Hi everybody, Nancy here. Today I'm going to show you creating calendar links, and I know we already have that. What I should have said was between documents, because we now have a new feature with the last update, documents, okay, that we can do this. We couldn't do this before, and you only find these things out when you try to do it and it won't work. That's when you start asking questions. But I'll give you an example. This right here of why I needed it, all right? If I turn off this layer, this is my current one-page document. Love it. Didn't think I would. Love it. I did a video on how to create one-page documents about a month or so ago. So if you're interested in that, that's what you can do. And all it is one page. Now, this particular one is actually 3 pages, but it's just copies of the current one. So if I go back, every month I will create another page, and by doing this, I can just duplicate. See, if I select and select that, now I'm going to copy and paste, and I don't know, I'll paste it at the end. So behind for paste. So now I've got one ready for next month that I can modify. Go back here, done, back. Now the calendar over on the right is not actually a calendar. It appears to be, but because of the way things work in ZoomNotes, you can only have one table identified as a calendar that will create, the look of a calendar. But if you want to show events in a different place on the same page, then you have to identify the shape that you're putting it in as a calendar, because that's where events are located. And if you notice the little tan piece of paper over on the left side, that's actually 2 different calendars. I created their iCalendars, iCal or whatever. One is for scriptures, one is for the weather. And so every day that will change. And I created the calendar so that every day it's a new scripture, every day it's a new, the weather. All right, and in order for that to show up on this page, I could not use the typical calendar look. I had to create a table and not identify it as, well, let me just show you so you can see what I'm talking about. If I select this gray piece of paper and I look at the characteristics of it, because I know it's kind of confusing. See down at the bottom, I've identified it as calendar. And then under where events and such, I told it which calendars I wanted to see for every day. So, all right, these are 2 separate calendars, and I go back out. Now this one, I'm going to just select the table, look at it, do table properties, and see down at the bottom, that is not turned on because you can't have but one on a page. So as a result of that, every month, I would have to start from scratch and create this whole new table with numbers on it. And it wouldn't do anything, it would just have numbers on it. Well, I wanted it to link. So now, because of one little tweak, now I'm sure it's massive amounts of work for Ed to create it, but it's just one little sentence. And I'll show you that in a second. But in order to build a calendar the way it's supposed to look, and link back to the place. See, like right now, if I click on 27, it's going to take me to the 27th in a calendar that I use just for play. This is one that I want to keep the information. That's the difference. This is an actual, calendar. If I look at this, it's 444 pages, and I try to change up when I have time to play. I'll make things different. So this page has all this that happened on this day, all right, which is more fun, but I like that clean one-page look. so I can be as creative on this as I want to be, and I can link. Let me see if I can get back there. Okay, so the gray is actually linked highlights under the date. So if I click on, if I go to the second, or go to the 4th, that was the 4th of July. See, I didn't do anything here. It looks messy, but if I had bothered to make it look good, I like to change the pages up a little bit. But, well, like this one, let me see what this is. Okay, that day on March the 13th, I purchased this set of dogs. And I think they're cute. All right. But anyway, I digress. So in order to create the links that will go to the correct pages over in the other document, this is what Ed came up with. Let me move this over. And I'm going to change the background. I'm going to go to the I'm going to go to the gear on the pages menu and change the surround color because that's too dark. And change it to white. Okay, now if I go to the eye and see it has add month overview, if I click on that and I want to create an August, because that's next month, I want to be able to link to next month's document, or this, okay. And I want it to go to days. I have a choice. I can make it go to the weeks or the days. And this is the new thing, links between documents. If you don't select that, it will only link within this document, all right? But if you turn that on and then do create, see, it's got links. Now, it will link within this document, sure. But it will also allow me to select those, do a copy that, and then go to any document, doesn't matter which one. Well, let's do it in my Bible. And I double tap here. Now I can, if I want to, I have that available to me. I can now, on this page, click on, let's go the 11th of August. See, I'm now on the 11th of August. Y'all, when I got my new iPad, all my fonts disappeared. So I'm having to go back and add new fonts as I go. And so I'm not loving some of these fonts. But not important. Anyway, okay, so I just put it into my Bible, which is pretty much a useless place to put it because it's only on that page. I would have to, copy it to every page. But if I go to the bad books here and I wanted to, let's see, I've already created the extra page. So if I go here and I made it the last one and I double tap there. Whew, okay. So now all I have to do is, get rid of all of this and clean it up. I'm hesitating because I'm afraid I want to make sure I'm not doing it's 404, so I'm going to delete all this. Just do delete. Now I can move these. Let's see. Now move that over, and I need to go to the tools and change it so that when I drag, I can scale font to size and do back and do done. Okay, now when I select it and drag, the numbers will get a little bit bigger. Let's see. Now that's as big as I want the numbers to get, so I need to go back and turn that off. So I go back to select, go back to the tools, and turn off scale font size and do back, and I'm done. Now when I move it, and drag it. I'm just trying to put things where they need to be. See, the numbers didn't change size. It appears as though they did, but it doesn't. Now I just need to move these down. To the correct place. So now my August is ready. Now it's still going to say the 7th. I'll have to modify that. Let's see that I moved the link but not the text. Okay, so now when I do the link, if I click on the 18th, it should bring me to August 18th, which it did. Undo link, do the 20th. Okay, see, brought me to the 20th. All right, love it. Love it. Could not do that before. Okay, y'all have a great day here. Bye.